Hello everyone, this is Rachel from Sweet Bee Paper Co. I am here with my final flip through of my December daily Christmas junk journal. So this is what we're working with. It's pretty thick. That's okay. I kind of expected this to happen, but look at all the gorgeous goodies sticking out. So I wanted to do a chatty flip through of this. I will probably do no cuts to it, so you can hear me jabber away in my full form. And I will upload another version with me not chatting in case you don't want to hear me. But let's talk about everything. So I originally made 3 of these journals. These are made out of, I don't remember the brand, but it's like microwavable bacon. And I covered them with fabric, added hardware, with the intent of selling them. And I figured I would keep the one that that didn't look the nicest. Well, which ended up being this one, because when I made it, I forgot to put the ribbon closure on. I forgot to glue it on the inside when I made it. So I ended up adding just a ribbon closure at the end with some eyelets. I used my Crocodile to do that. So the other 2 I did sell in my Etsy. One was this poinsettia print and one was like a Christmas ivy print. If you want to see what those look like, I have a video posted of, I think it's like Etsy junk journals for sale. I'll link it below. But for each one too, I also made this cute tassels hanging off that they look so adorable. There's some poinsettia ribbon and some yarn in there and some bells so it makes some noise when you move it around. And then there's some hardware on the side. I think this one, I even put this one on kind of crooked, so I was figuring this one would be mine. And of course mine has cat hair on it. Could you not? Yes, Honeybee is here. If I don't have her in here when I'm filming, she busts the door down. Yeah, I'm talking about you, babies. She's so naughty. So this ribbon, I think a pen pal had sent to me. I think this is from Katie. And I thought the red just looks so cute with the poinsettias. One thing I want to point out before we get started, I think I showed on Christmas Day or one of them. I don't even know if I can even show it right here, but the charm I had put at the bottom of this, it's like scissors sitting in a craft cup. It actually broke off. So I don't know what happened, if it got pinched. These charms are several years old. So I had a bunch of them. I don't really trust them now. So I don't know what happened. And I don't have enough floss to add another one. So I just left the little bit of scissors that was left on there. So let me take this off and we'll open her up. So you can see the pages don't even lay close to flat anymore. One thing I wanted to say too before we really start turning the pages is I'm not going to be showing what I have journaled. It's not that I've journaled anything bad or anything like that. It's just personal stuff, and I know if I show what I journal, then I won't be genuine in what I write, that I would be writing it knowing other people were going to be reading it. So I don't feel like I would be honest or genuine in it. So I decided not to show that. So on my big card, I haven't journaled on this about Christmas yet, but I wanted to show you what it looked like because it turned out so pretty. So that's the only thing in here. And this, I haven't journaled on this yet, that I will be journaling on later. So let's talk about this cute pocket in this card. I made this in a Tag Tuesday video, and I used some deer stickers from Sticky Club. And I know it's probably easy to just print this off on my printer, but I love stamps. And I got this one. This is a darkroom door stamp, and I just love the lettering on it. It looks so cute, and I just used my typewriter stamp on there. And I wanted the freedom to be able to stamp on whatever I want. So this is on a 4x6 or 3x5 coffee stain index card that I had. So I decorated this, and then for the winner of the November challenge that I host on my Instagram, the person that bought the other journal actually won that. So I made her one of these cards to put in the little pockets for her journal too, if she wants to put that in that one or in a different one. Okay, the cat is gone. We'll see how long that lasts. So this was actually, so I didn't do these in date order. I just kind of did whatever I could think of something to do for that page, because I'm really sort of a beginner at junk journaling and scrapbook journaling or art journaling. I'm not sure, whatever you want to call it. I'm really new to it. So I really wasn't 100% comfortable in what I was doing. So like for day one, I decorated an envelope, which was something that I had been so used to doing. And so after a while, decorating these pages started to come a little bit more natural to me. So this was on day 10. And I really like putting things behind vellum because it just looks really pretty. Kind of looks like you're looking through a window, a frosted window too. And this vellum in here is dotted, so it almost looks like more snow on it. And this paper was from a 12x12 pad that had some lettering up at the top, and this wasn't ideal for covering that up, but I loved the pine tree and the deer at the bottom so much. And it says, "Believe in the magic of Christmas." I'm not sure if you can read that. So this was day 15. This page, I love it, but it just kind of doesn't really fit with the rest of the journal. But I wanted to use all of the stamps and do some embossing. I found these stamps at Volunteers of America. It's a local thrift store here in the US. And I also found this ribbon there. So this was a Defember prompt. So for not only did I do December Daily, I also did several videos for Defember challenge hosted by 49 Dragonflies and Louisa Hensel. And some of those things I made, I was able to use here in this journal too. So for this is day 9. This was a doily. I backed the doily. I did journal here about Volunteers of America and put in a price tag of something I got when we were there. But I made this button, which I thought looked really cute, but I kind of wish I would have turned it. It's fine. So this is a page that didn't make it into a video. This is actually cut out from some wrapping paper that we've used, I think, a couple years, because it was such a giant roll. And I put a gold doily and I put stockings and presents down there since we use that for wrapping paper. So this is day 1 here with an envelope. And then I just wrote December Daily 2021 thoughts and what to do for next year. Can't wait. So that's what I did, journal in this. Some thoughts I had about doing the December Daily and things I wanted to remember for next year. This is for day 21. I really like this little flip out with this printable. It's so cute. I really wanted to be able to see a lot of this coffee dyed paper, so I didn't want to cover the whole thing up. So this tag, I just crafted about, or I just talked about crafting for Christmas on the back. And this, I didn't write anything on. It was just a printable from Tracy Fox. And I got some of the winter Tim Holtz paper dolls. I love that one. And I made that little tab as part of a Defemember challenge. I sewed so many things in this, and for Defemember too. My craft room is a mess, and I didn't have a spot in here to set it up. So my sewing machine's been in my kitchen. Oh, this isn't in any of my videos yet either. I just made this today. If you've seen Natasha's new video, Natasha from Treasure Book, she made these amazing whimsical house tags, and I am so in love. I made 2 of them today. They're so cute. Let me show you the other one. So this one, I put like this lace here so it looks like icicles dripping from the roof, but they're so cute, just using scraps. And I still have tons of Christmas scraps. I feel like I've been using like the same pages, but yeah, so I made these today. I did journal on the back of this, so I won't show it. But I just put some coffee stained paper on the backs of them. They're so cute. I will link her video. I plan on making a whole bunch more to include in journals because I hadn't decorated this page here, and I just didn't really want to. I just kind of wanted to pin something on, and I hadn't had any ideas until I saw that today. It's just so cute. This was for day 2, and this was when I was kind of freaking out, like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? Like, oh, I can't believe I committed to this, because I'm telling you guys, I did not decide to do this until December 1st in maybe mid-morning. I decided to record a video after work and edit it and put it up. So I decided to do something kind of simple for day 2. Did I write on this yet? No. I do have plans for journaling on this about different projects I did for this. I will write that when I do my other one. But this was from one of my scrap busting video I posted on making these cute little banners. Oh, the string's caught here. I love this page so much. So each of the journals I included a children, oh, I skipped this. We'll talk about that in a second. I included a page from a children's Christmas book, and this was the page I picked for this one because it has a cherry pie in it, and cherry pie is one of my favorite pies, and these little mice are just so cute. So I put Eat and Be Merry and a little menu, little ephemera piece up there. This was a Tracy Fox printable that I printed everything out, put it on cardstock, inked everything, and then I had no idea what I wanted to do with it. And I think I used some of these little pieces in other places as well. And when I was flipping through, I was like, oh, this will be okay here. And these, it's just filled with a bunch of little pieces that are either smaller or larger, like the ticket repeats. And this little like timesheet repeats. So I just think it's so cute with everything sticking out of the pockets. I love it so much. So I am pretty sure this is one of my favorite pages. I love this belly band. I think it turned out so cute. I love my little recipe book. because I put three family recipes in here. I still need to put these on Brad. Someone suggested that in the comments, and I thought that was such a good idea, to kind of reduce some of the bulk, because even the paper clips kind of add some. But I did want to tag on the molasses sugar cookie recipe, and then I added a little card with some of this recipe or dessert print on it that has what we had for Christmas dinner on it. It's so that paper is adorable. I love it so much. I believe this was a printable from Graphics Fairy. So that was for day 13. So for day 8, I knew this was going to be kind of a thicker page, so I did this a little, tried to do this a little flatter. And because I put in a piece of Christmas music paper, I wanted to do a spot where I could put my favorite Christmas songs of 2021. So I did write those down. And I made this as part of, I think this was a Defemember challenge of like postcard and pocket or sewing. I can't remember. But I included one of the tags that was on one of my presents in there. This was another page that I didn't do in a video. I did post it on Instagram. This was a Tracy Fox printable, and these little postcard and envelopes come out of the mailbox. Aren't they adorable? So I did that, and this is a wax seal from Pen Paling Paula. And one of my pen pals had hand lettered my name, so I wanted to kind of include that because snail mail had been such a big part of my life this year. So this page I did absolutely nothing on. I kind of just like it plain. I think it looks okay with this, and I honestly really didn't know what to do for it. This is what I'm probably going to say that about every page. It's one of my favorite pages. I love this page. I had such a weird day at work, and I just wanted to do something simple and fun. And doing a washi sample page was so much fun. So I just did a bunch of my Christmas washies, which isn't even all of them. And I included a tag that my pen pal had sent me in her Christmas card, and it's so cute. I like including it on this page with my washi samples. So this pocket was part of a Defemember challenge too, and I did this for day 12. This was a Tracy Fox printable, and this was so involved to make for me. And I love how it turned out. It's so cute. This, I think, was a Defemember challenge too, and I included a couple tags from presents, and I think a list I had made in there. But this, this is also one of my favorite pages. I just love how this turned out because it reminds me a lot of the envelopes that I would make for snail mail. Kind of ripping the paper at an angle. And the bird in the tree just looks so pretty. I had the hardest time with this down here and use so much glue, and it is so hard. You can feel it. This is for day 5. I didn't want to cover up these birds on this page, so I did a like little journaling card, and I journal on the back about watching the birds, and I always try to make sure the birds have food for Christmas or when it gets cold here. And I included my little Christmas postage stamp things I made for, I think it was another December challenge on there. This is for day 6. I was kind of like, I'm just not really sure what I want to do, so I'm just going to cut something out and glue it. And I made this card in my scrap video, and I just put some lace and stuff on it. I have journaled on it, so I won't pull it out. So here's Christmas Eve. I love this one. It's so cute. I really liked doing the stars on the back. I used a stencil in the distress ink. And my little coffee tag is so cute. I love this one so much. So here's how this came out with the new stamp I got. Well, it's not new, it's a vintage stamp, but I love the numbers on it. It's so cute. And I just love this card so much. I'm really excited to journal about Christmas on it. So this looks different than the video. I did add some more elements to it because when I got done, it just looked so boring to me. Like there was a lot of empty space, and I just really feel like it needed something else. So behind these, I did add these really pretty poinsettia stickers, and on this side too, and there's some glitter in them. I did journal on the back of this. I didn't journal, did I? No. I didn't journal on this because I didn't want the writing to kind of come through the front, but I journaled about moving into our house around Christmas when we bought it. And I included a little wax seal. And for my Christmas wish up here, I wrote peace, which you hear a lot about peace on earth around Christmas and everything. And, I think we all kind of wish for peace on earth, but I also wish for peace within myself. So that's kind of a twofold thing for me without getting too personal, I guess. So on this side, I love this tag. This was from Tracy Fox. I loved her printables so much. If I didn't have her printables for this journal, some of these pages would be really boring. But I love how it opens up. Isn't that clever? But this was, I think, the first December prompt. I loved making this so much. I think it's so pretty. This tag added a ton of bulk to this. And then including the tie, of course, didn't help. Oh, and then this was part of a masterboard, Christmas masterboard I did. I love the gold here so much. So this is for day 22. I did journal in this card, this kind of like bookmark I made. And I know in that video I pointed out, but she has a leash around a little piggy. I didn't realize it was a little piggy. It is so cute with this little curly tail. And I really wasn't paying attention. I thought that they were going to go on a sleigh ride. So I put the sleigh ride thing, but I don't think they have a sleigh. It looks like they have some drinks and some snacks, and I think it's for chocolate. Whatever. I did journal on this. This is for day 18. I had some scraps I kind of wanted to use and those printouts, and I think they look really nice. This is for day 19. I don't think I had journaled in it yet. No. But this was a card from Sherry over at Turquoise Dreaming. I thought it was super cute. She sent a card back. And a little snowman. He's so cute. And then I put in one of my clusters there. I like this page. It's so cute. So for this, for day 23, this tag is so pretty. I love that lantern. And I had made this pocket out of a junk mail envelope and wanted to include it somewhere in the journal. It's just such a weird pocket. So this was for day 4. I just really wasn't sure what to do. But I love the bottom, and this, I just kind of, I put in a little card I stamped. And this little folder. I think this is a Tracy Fox printable too. I just really wasn't sure what to put in the pocket because I didn't know if I'd put something in later or make something. I don't think I did this one on camera, but these are my cats. This is Shiro. And this is Honeybee. I like this picture of her sitting in the window. And my printer was actually running out of ink when I printed these out. But I put naughty or nice. And of course, they're both naughty. I did add a tab to this one. I don't know if I showed that in the video. But this was a card pack I got from Walmart. I put in some of our Christmas traditions and kind of lined the card and made a little pocket. And I put in one of my tags from the Ephemerimber challenge for, I think, napkin and book page, maybe. I can't remember. I love how these turned out. They're so pretty. That was from a napkin set I found at the Dollar Tree. So that's day 11. And then I did include a picture of my Christmas tree. Like I said, my printer was running out of ink, but I did buffalo check tree with like some foresty animals in it and stars. This is for day 3. This was kind of a dedication kind of page to my kitties. It's the first year without Lolo at Christmas. I had her for almost 20 years. And it was sad. It made me sad not seeing her little face under the tree. So, and I miss the other two so much. So this is the other part of that children's book. So I put like all of our family's like favorite pies, because we're more of pie people, except for my mom's ho-ho cake, which is a birthday tradition, basically. But so blackberry, apple, cherry, peach, pecan, and my husband's favorite is butterscotch. And this page, this is for day 16. This was such a pain. It really was. I just didn't know what else to put in this bag or what to do, because the bags just kind of threw me for some reason. I just didn't know what to do. If there's a weird cut, sometimes my phone... Oh, we should be okay. And I love this printable too. It's so cute. I knew I wanted to include some pink in here. I love pink Christmassy stuff. I feel like it's just not very popular. But this little printable is so cute. This is from Tsunami Rose on Etsy. And I did write in here everything. This is just what I got for the cats. But for what I got everything, what I got everyone for Christmas, I got that idea from Sherry. Because I usually just write about what people have gifted us and me at Christmas. But I really like the idea of writing what I also got for other people. So I included some tags from presents and for the cats too, and a little hangy tag I put on there. And then this was my dedication kind of to peppermint mocha coffee. May you find joy in all the little things this Christmas, I cut out from a card. And one of the little things I enjoy is peppermint mocha creamer. And I included a picture. I usually, for Instagram, every morning in my stories, I include a picture of my coffee cup for that day. And so I wanted to print one out and include it in the journal. And on this side, I put a gold doily, and I had backed that and had to reinforce it because the doily started to fall out. And this is the last page. This was day 20. I really liked this deer in a card, so I fussy cut that out. And I had gotten this deer die cut for my big shot, and I painted it with gold watercolor, and it turned out so pretty. So yeah, so that is my final flip through for my December daily and my Christmas junk journal. It's been crazy this month. So a couple of things that I really took away from this was not to decide at the last minute to do it. But it ended up being okay because the semester was just ending for school. I just had projects to grade and finals by the time this started. So that works out really well. And I think next year I will plan ahead. I'm definitely going to be making, I like this size page, but I think I will make the journal cover bigger and maybe do 2 signatures and not just one, because I feel like this is pretty loose now from pulling on the pages and everything else. And I really kind of learned a lot of new techniques doing this too, and kind of pushing myself to do it. So that was really good for me too. And I'll be honest, that it was such a time investment working in the journal and then editing the videos, uploading the videos, exporting everything, worrying about storage for the videos. And then, towards the end, I really started doing videos where it was me just speeding it up and showing you what I was doing, because editing was being so time consuming, and it starts to wear you down and kind of stress you out after a while, because I work full time too, and I'm on a break right now with the college I teach at. I'm an adjunct faculty for them. I just do 1 class a semester so far because I do work full time. So I have a lot kind of going on. So adding this into it was kind of stressful. That's why I think planning ahead next year will be really beneficial for me, and maybe doing a couple pages at a time in one video would actually be helpful for me too. But I'll be honest, after I got done filming for day 25, I was a little emotional, and because it's just, I was relieved I was done, which made me realize I needed to do it differently for next year. But I was also sad that it was done too, because I felt like I met so many new people throughout this journey this month of doing this journal too. And I felt really nostalgic for Christmas. I have a hard time emotionally around Christmas. And I kind of shut down last year around Christmas. And I think that's why I wanted to do this Christmas, to kind of not necessarily get my mind off of things, but to be busy with something and not dwell on things that I cannot change or could not change or whatever. So I really think that this helped me some. And it kind of made the month go by a little faster too. So yeah, so I hope you enjoyed hearing me yap through this. I can tell this is a long video, so I hope you enjoyed. If you don't want to hear me yap, you know, just watch the other one without me yapping. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.